That Hitsugaya Matsumoto combo, though. I'm just saying. So the chapter opens up with the crustiest of them all, Omaeda. Ugh. Out of every character in Bleach, I think Omaeda is probably one of the most useless and most annoying characters in the entire series. Like, when you look at him and it's just like, yo, why is he the lieutenant? And, just opening the chapter, and I felt like it was definitely wasted pages with having him there because not only just, preference-wise, it's just that he didn't really do shit. He was just, like, locking things up, getting ready for his fight. And I guess it was kind of reminiscent in a way of the Rancor arc and whatnot when he had his little battle. I guess that's setting up for that. But in all honesty, I'm hoping that this battle, since this is the ending, this is the finale, I hope he comes in and beats on this dude and kicks his ass or something because as of right now, to me, Omaeda is one of the crustiest alive in Bleach. Well, not alive, you get what I mean. So I'm hoping that when he goes into this battle, this is the moment where you're like, alright, Omaeda deserves his spot. Because as of right now, Omaeda doesn't deserve Lieutenant. I should be Lieutenant for Soifon, not Omaeda. I felt as though the beginning was it just wasn't, no, it was a waste having Omaeda there. It's a cool setup for something that he might do, but overall it was just a lot of wasted pages. But then, you get to the Hitsugaya stuff and Matsumoto gearing up in their fight, and I like that you get to see Toshiro vulnerable because throughout the entire series, you don't get that from Toshiro. You always get, I'm captain, get away from me, I'll do it, don't worry, no emotions, move. But now we're seeing he doesn't have Bankai. He's going to be more vulnerable now. You're going to see a little bit more to Toshiro than you've ever seen before. And I like in this chapter, even Matsumoto teases him a little bit like, maybe it's good you don't have your Bankai, you got that stolen, and, because he's asking for her help, which he's never done in the past. So even this chapter displays character development from Toshiro himself that, yeah, he isn't too proud to ask for help when he needs it. And then we got Bazz-B. Now, to be honest with you, I don't think this is going to be the end of Bazz-B. As epic as that ending was, him penetrating, getting him and shit like that, I don't think this is going to be the end. Or if it is the end of him, then Toshiro's quickly going to have another even bigger threat because this is the finale. This is the big creme de la creme right now of the arc. And Toshiro just swipes through him like he's butter. So I don't think that that's going to be the end right there. I think that either Bazz-B is going to get back up, he's going to do something, and he's going to get back and start fighting again. I don't think this is the end of him. Or if it is, then Toshiro's going to have quickly another opponent that is even crazier and a lot stronger than Bazz-B because Bazz-B right now is just all mouth and just got his ass kicked in an epic way. I really like seeing that Toshiro, like, this is the vulnerable side of him. He's actually doing combinations with Matsumoto, and the fact that he trained his Shikai in order to pretty much, like, make up for not having Bankai is freaking awesome. It just shows development with Toshiro. I love seeing that. Toshiro, he's up there with one of my favorite characters, and just to see the progression we got with him, that he's like, I don't need Bankai. Let's go, baby, let's go. That got me excited. I was like, yo, that was an epic ending right there with him going in, seeing him vulnerable but still kicking ass, and then getting the explanation that his Shikai and his Bankai, there's not much of a difference between the amount of power and whatnot between them, was pretty interesting as well. So it's like, it's not going to be that much of a weakness for him. He's not going to be that much depowered since he trained up his Shikai. Probably it's not at Bankai level or anything because he did train hard, but I don't think it'll be at Bankai level. But just imagine when he does get back his Bankai, when they can no longer steal the Bankai, maybe those medallions or whatever get taken from them, he's going to go absolutely beast, and it's going to be freaking awesome. But for right now, very good ending, very good middle. From the Toshiro stuff onward, it was freaking awesome. But the beginning with Omaeda is like, why are we looking at Omaeda? He's the crustiest man alive. I need to go up to him, slap him, rip the stash, and I'm Soifon's lieutenant, alright? Soifon is with me now, okay, Omaeda? Hopefully he gets his moment and we get to go out with, like, at least one big respect for him, and it's not just a clowning around, because in the Rancor arc, shit was just like ridiculous when he was fighting that elephant-looking motherfucker. But I'm hoping we get something interesting with Omaeda and he holds his own for the first time, and maybe, possibly even, we see Soifon for the first time show some emotion with him, because that is her lieutenant at the end of the day. And while we never got that particular bond between the two of them, I'd imagine maybe this could be the perfect time for them to bond and, like, okay, she's vulnerable as well. Because right now the captains, they're just vulnerable. They don't have their Bankais. They're a lot weaker. They're unsure at this point. Well, Toshiro doesn't seem that unsure. He has his confidence, but he's still, like, he's vulnerable. And I think that at this particular point, Soy Phone might be as well. And she might actually open up for the first time. And we might get a little bit of development with her as well. Hopefully. Hopefully Omaeda just adds something. Because as of right now, like, get his crusty ass out of here. Good chapter. 7 out of 10. I liked it. I thought that the fighting was pretty interesting. I don't think Bazz-B is done, though. I think as epic as that ending was, I don't think he's done. And like I said, if he is done, well, first of all, fuck Bazz-B if he was killed that easily. And we'll definitely get a bigger opponent for Toshiro and Matsumoto. So I can't wait for that. But overall, good chapter. I liked it. A good setup for Omaeda. Hopefully, we'll get some big stuff with him. And hopefully, there's more to come with Toshiro and Matsumoto. Let me know what you think, though. First of all, Omaeda. What the hell's going to happen with him? I think it's just ridiculous to start off with Omaeda. Because to me, I can't stop laughing when I see him. He's just like bumbling and stumbling. It's like, is Omaeda going to finally have that moment where you're like, I respect Omaeda? And also, the whole thing with Toshiro and Matsumoto. Is Bazz-B in fact dead? Or are they going to have a more stronger opponent afterward? Let me know in the comment section below and your overall thoughts of this chapter. Again, I said it was a good one. Good fight. Hopefully we get some more epicness to come. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for that ending with Toshiro fucking going in combinations with Matsumoto. He may be vulnerable, but he's dangerous. And he's coming for you, Bazz-B. If you ain't dead yet, Bazz-B's going to get his ass kicked. So can't wait to see some more. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.